Scientist Richard Eversole states, Jill Rapide was a freshman at Dundee Crown High School when she received the exciting news that she had made the high school varsity cheerleading squad. Within weeks of joining the team, however, her excitement turned to pain when she crashed to the floor during practice and broke her arm in 2 places. Jill told the Chicago Tribune that doctors gave her a 50-50 chance of ever being able to use her arm correctly again. The doctors also stated that her injury looked like she had been involved in a motorcycle accident instead of a cheerleading accident. Today, I'm going to tell you everything you need to know about cheerleading to illustrate why it is a sport just like any other major sport in the country today. My mother's helped the cheerleading team in my hometown, and my girlfriend was a cheerleader during her 4 years of high school. So while I was not a cheerleader, I've been involved in cheerleading through my girlfriend and mother for many years and learned some things along the way. I'm going to tell you about their jumps, tumbling, and stunts that they train and perform. The first element I would like to share is the jumps cheerleaders train and perform. Varsity.com states, in 1948, Southern Methodist University cheerleader Lawrence Herkimer held the first summer cheer clinic and went on to develop his signature Herky jump that is still a staple in the cheerleading world today. This jump, or any jump, requires flexibility, strong muscles in the thighs and legs, and a strong posture. Such as in football, the offensive lineman that protects the quarterback and pushes back the defense must have strong legs and thighs to push the defense back, as well as a strong posture to not get pushed back themselves. My next element I would like to discuss is the skill of tumbling. Author Mary Hansen concludes, the most important technical qualification, and that is stressed to cheerleaders that they should have some knowledge of, is that they need to know tumbling, cartwheels, handsprings, and to leap and jump gracefully. As Hansen states, the first thing is tumbling, which is a key skill all cheerleaders must know. Here is a video of a round-off tuck. Tumbling requires strong core muscles along with strong arms and legs. This is not only vital to performing tumbling, but it is also vital to making sure that they perform the stunt correctly so no injury occurs. In any major sport, such as basketball or football, coaches will tell their players a strong core and strong arms and legs are key to being a better athlete and performing better. This sounds a lot like cheerleading, such as football or basketball players. They have many similarities in order to perform at high levels in their sports. The final aspect I would like to share is the stunts cheerleaders perform. There are many different stunts cheer teams can perform, but here is an example of a Liberty stunt. This stunt requires balance, strength, and practice the skill in order to be done correctly. Along with these requirements, teamwork is essential to performing any stunt correctly. Stunts, just like tumbling, require strong arms and legs to lift the flyer into the air. The flyer at the top must also keep a tight core in order to remain straight and balanced while they are being lifted. So not only do the bottom lifters have to have strong arms and legs and be aware at all times, so does the flyer in order to have the stunt perform correctly. This means cheerleaders must get in the weight room and get stronger, as well as mastering the stunts they perform in order to execute them correctly. The stunts, tumbling, or jumps they perform are plays like in any other sport. Whenever you would hear Peyton Manning call out Omaha, or any play in basketball such as the pick and roll, these must be practiced continually to get them done correctly. Journalists of the American Journal of Sports Medicine, Doctors Barry Borden, Robin Takiti, and Frederick Mueller state the most common stunts performed at the time of injury were pyramid or basket toss. Such as in any other sport, higher risk of injury to others than others require that experienced athletes should be the ones that only do these when they are ready and that when they have trained correctly. Now you know some important information about cheerleading. In closing, I hope you now know some important aspects of cheerleading that you did not know beforehand. I just told you the jumps, tumbling, and stunts cheerleaders perform on a daily basis in order to train for and perform correctly on the days of their competitions or games. I hope this information has informed you and convinced you that cheerleading is a sport and requires many of the same aspects that other sports require of its athletes to perform at the level needed to succeed.